sim fans. Racing 393 for something which isn't racing actually. So as you can see here, this is something that's not racing as such. Maybe they can be used to build racetracks, but this is a radio controlled excavator, 1/24 scale, 6 channel. So we've got kind of like, as you can see there, I don't know if you can see by the pictures there, but it's yeah, 1/24, forward and backwards, left and right, and you can move the digger arm. I'm pretty sure it's got a name, but we called it a digger arm to dig, and it looks like it can sort of spin round in a circle. So it says, we're going to have a look at it in a minute, it says die cast, remote control. So I'm going to get it out of the box to give you some sense of scaling, 1/24 scale. And as you can also see, it's suitable for children 6 plus as well as adults. So let me just get it out of the box. So here it is out of the box. As you can see, it's quite detailed. It's not too bad actually. It says, say, when it says die cast, what I will say is all this is plastic. However, the die cast bit that they're talking about is the bucket at the end. So that is the only part of this model radio controlled JCB Excavator which is actually made of die cast. So, but looking at it, if you can see, I'm going to try and show you this. I mean, it's got sort of plastic sort of caterpillar tracks. You can see that it's, you know, it weighs, I don't know, what does that weigh? I haven't got my scales, but that probably weighs about 500 grams, I would think. Maybe 300 to 400. It's difficult to say. But this is just mainly for anything that's radio controlled has some form of interest. It's quite therapeutic, controlling something that you're not actually attached to, regardless of if you know, someone like myself who's got 20 years plus of RC experience and motorsport experience going all my life. It takes a lot to be wowed by certain things, but again, like I've said before, my channel is really for people who are mainly getting into the hobby or bringing up new blood, their daughter, their son, or themselves. It's just something that they can have a reference to. There's none of this trying to manipulate somebody to buy a certain product or anything like that. I mean, this will be for sale, but it's up to you whether you want to bid on it or not. And it's not saying this is the best die-cast RC excavator around, because it isn't. But this is like an entry level. So if you've got like some sons or daughters, anywhere from like six or above, or even 5, they're going to be fascinated by this. So it's actually, it does say a 6 channel. So I'm going to show you the controller here. So as you can see, we've got, it's not proportionate. It does say actually on the box 1/24 proportion. Well, that's a bit misleading. I think to be fair, the actual model is quite well scaled. It doesn't look OTT at all. It looks quite good in the flesh, but this certainly isn't proportionate. So, but we have got, it isn't going to go anywhere. So you've got that way and that way. It's just a click. You can see the light works there. That way and that way, and then you've got 5 and 6. So that's like I think that one's like a show. If you push that button, which I'll demonstrate in a minute, it kind of does something, I guess. So in the back of this, we have got typically 2 AA batteries, which are not supplied with the kit, and the actual battery that goes into the rail controlled unit is a lithium. It's only an 800 milliamp hours. I should get this right. Milliamp hours. So it's only a very small 3.7 volt battery. So that currently is charging. So we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to put it into the model in a second, and we'll give it a little bit of a blast. I might even do it up on the side here. Again, I haven't got anything that it can dig, but something like, you know, the play sand that you can get, that the kids will not. Well, they can make sand castles, can't they? So if you get the play sand from any toy shop, I would guess, you can add either nothing to it and it can scoop some dry sand. I wish I had some, but I haven't got anything available at the moment to demonstrate the digging. So it will just be a demonstration of the actual model moving about. So I'm just going to get the battery charged, and then I'll be back in a second. So here we are, I've got the batteries in. Typically on the top there, but I'll just point out here, that bit there is also metal. That's where the battery goes. And what I'll demonstrate here now is if I go forwards and then it stops one of the tractor units and it goes forwards, round, and then we can come back again. I'm going to face the camera. And now I'll do the excavator part itself, the bucket. So I'll do it a bit at a time. It makes, obviously it's got I don't know what that's supposed to be actually, but if I keep it pressed, I'm not sure what that noise is. It's not a noise that's anything wrong, that's what happens. But if you keep pressing it gradually, I'm going to turn round and go towards the camera again. I think it's supposed to simulate the arm moving and grabbing and sort of, I suppose, the pneumatic sounds. Although I've never heard one in real life like that, but there we go. There we go, swing it around, back towards the camera again. It works alright, I mean it's pretty good. As far as, you know, it looks like a digger. I quite like it. You can reverse it back up. And apparently the other button here, I'm going to push that, I'm not sure what it's going to do. So I'll put it somewhere, hopefully it won't roll off the end, you can probably see that. I'm just going to move the camera around a little bit. Right, let's see what can happen there if I push this next button. So that's like a demonstration. If you push the button, it will do like a little dance, demonstrating this sort of the 6 axes, if you like, the 6 channels. So yeah. Definitely some fun to be had with this. So I think I'll leave it there. There's going to be a link into the description of where you can bid on this. And I've got two, as it happens, so if you've got a couple of kids, why not, eh? I mean, it's gets them into the sort of the radio controlled market. They're relatively inexpensive, but however they're going to be on bid, so you bid whatever you think you want to pay for them. I'm going to put, because I've got two, if you want two, there'll be a discount to buy two of them. Like I said, the batteries in the controller are AA batteries, they're not included, but the battery that's the little 3.7 volt in the back of this JCB, obviously that's included. Right, well, thank you for your time, and I shall see you very soon. Bye for now.